This is the memory wreath. Joyful, joyful, easy to do. So start with the square in a square. Now, I showed you how to do that already on Road to Paradise. Square it up to 6.5 inches using your big fussy cut ruler, 6.5 inches. Turn your turnable until you have all 4 sizes trimmed. Done. Okay, now we need to have some half square triangles. Put 2 squares right sides together. Draw a diagonal line, so 1/4 inch on each side. Use your 4.5 inch triangle square up ruler. Put glue line tape at 2 7/8. Just trim off the edges and then trim off those tips. Make 4 of them. Then take a square, cut it into 4s, and position the triangle on one side. Flip it right sides together. You match at the top. You let a tip hang out at the bottom. Use a jumper scrap to get you started. Set the seam and press it open. Some tips to trim off, and take a second triangle. Line it up on the side. Flip the patch right sides together and let that tip hang out at the bottom. Assembly line sew. So this is going just so fast. Now there's one more patch to add on. Press that seam over so it's good and flat. Take a square, draw a diagonal line, so 1/4 inch on both sides. Cut in the opposite direction, and then in between the 2 stitches. Now, when you press these open toward the medium, you have mirror image patches. You add a mirror image of each one of those. Okay, one goes on one side, whoops, and one goes on the other. Just flip them right sides together, lock those seams, and press away from the triangles. Use a 3x6 flying geese ruler to square this patch up. Now the 1/4 inch is important, and take it right out to the sides. Trim on all 4 sides, and that's it. Now take your square in a square, put your flying geese patches. For background squares, what a memory.